your game to another level. What areas did you want to focus on?
Defense for sure. Like, I feel like my on ball defense is very good, but like my off ball defense can get better. And my mid range. There's a lot of areas that I kind of watch film and I realize that like I'm not where I want to be, and I can always get better. And when you're winning so many games, I mean, I literally went undefeated my freshman year. Like, it just you can kind of get too high with your highs, and you can kind of think like it's okay because you're beating everybody, you're winning. But I kind of sat down with myself and realized that it's not, and that I had to get better, and something got to change, and I had to make some decisions, some tough decisions.
Everybody talks about wanting to get better at defense, but that's an effort thing, and it doesn't necessarily translate to the court, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
Kim's going to get that out of you.
Yeah.
Is that one of the reasons you wanted to be here?
Yeah, definitely. I felt like their kind of defensive scheme is kind of like getting up in you, like it's not a press, but it's kind of like a press. Like they're pressing you the whole time. Nothing is free. You work for everything here, and I kind of seen that looking from the other side. So I just wanted some of that.
What are your first thoughts about Kim?
My first initial thought, she's crazy. I was like, wow, like she's really crazy. But it kind of what drove me to her was how much she like wrote for her players, like. Just watching her on the sideline scream and doing all of that, and you kind of look and you realize like, dang, she's not yelling at her players, she's yelling at like she's writing for her players. So it kind of like made me look at her different. It made me realize that like she's for her players, like, and now I see that the reason why she's like that because we work so hard in practice and she expects us to do good.
She said she wants to get you some point action, I guess. Like, how much of that are you welcoming, and like, is that one of the things you want to work with?
Yeah, definitely. I've been working point since I've been here. I've been playing point guard my whole life. Like, I just switched when I got into college, so I kind of like it. I mean, I like it a lot. I mean, I feel like I'm back to my normal self. I can just, run the sets, run the plays, and I can score. So that kind of makes my job easier at point as well. And I can play make. I know how to get my players open, and I draw so much attention on the ball because they think I can drive. I can, like, really do it all. So that really kind of opens it up for Fly J, MK, Bella, like all of our wings. Like, I feel like what I'm doing here is good, and I just keep going every day, making sure I'm getting better each and every day, and just learning and embracing the job because, I like it.
Yeah, what's that like working with Flaja on the other side now?
It's great. I mean, she's a great player. She's a great leader. She's an even better leader. I mean, when I don't know what to do, sometimes she kind of whispers in my ear and tells me what to do. She's just that player that's kind of always there for you. Like, she's been here. She's vet here now. She's like a serious last year. So I know it means a lot to her that she want to do good. So I'm just trying to do good and just trying to make sure everybody's on the same page because that's the thing about role.
Could you say your name for me just so I can get it right on TV?
It's My Leisure Full Wallet. Yeah, with a capital L. Yes, My Leisure Full Wallet. Yeah.
There we go. Thanks.
Yeah, Kim says she like. Kim says she says she realized that it's my leisure because I'm hers now. So it's like my leisure. Like, you're not over there no more. You're mine. And I'm like, wow, that's good. So.
What do you like about her philosophy? Like Kim's just coaching philosophy, and then also like her offensive structure. How do you think they're going to fit in well with that?
I feel like Kim is like a great coach. Like, she has a different way of getting things across, but we kind of understand it. And she's very loud and very outgoing and very energetic, and I kind of use that to motivation for myself. I tell myself if she's screaming like that means she really wants us to do good, and she really cares because some coaches, they're not going to like really do all that. I mean, it doesn't care. So, I kind of just been accepting that, appreciating it, like just living in it, like embracing every rep. Even when I messed up, I just keep going, and every day I tell myself that I'm going to get better. Things are going to get better, and I have no choice but to get better. So I just got to keep going and just keep staying confident and just making myself understand that it's up to me.
And then the defensive capability of this team. I mean, they want to look at y'all three and say, hey, they're going to be able to score, but just the defensive ability. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like all three of us, you said us three, but I feel like all five of us can guard the ball. Everyone on the team can guard the ball. And she says a lot, like, all five players better be guarding the ball and all that. So it's kind of interesting learning how it's different from where I used to be and how you can help strong. So you can do certain things that I wasn't used to doing. So, our defense is definitely getting there. I feel like all of us want that ball. So everybody is eager to get that ball, get in passing lanes, get a stop. And I feel like that's what's going to catch other teams off guard more is our defense because it's so connected and we kind of like defense more than offense, really. Like, it's kind of that eager to get the ball. It's like a one.
For you, is it going to be a challenge to kind of find that balance between being a playmaker and being a traditional point guard?
Not really because here it's like it's a playmaker. It's no traditional here. It's like you making the play. Like, you run the plays and make the play, and it's kind of easy because I have Jada and I'm kind of watching her and she's been here, so like I see how she's doing things and I kind of just feedback off of that, you know. And I watch a lot of film, so I put a lot of work into my craft and I believe in God, so I don't have any like fear of anything.
I know you've probably already been asked this when I joined. Like, just how's the transition been?
Yeah, it's been good. You know, it's been different for sure, but it's been great for me. Learning point guard again and just getting back to where I used to be and just understanding that I got to get better each and every day and that some days it's not going to be my best day, but I got to keep going. But it's been great so far.
What went into the decision to come here?
Definitely, probably just I knew I needed a change of scenery, and I felt like here it had more culture. I mean, not more culture. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I feel like here it had a lot of culture and like it was just different. Like I was from South Carolina. I've been there my whole life. Like I live like 8 minutes away from the school, so I just needed something different. Like I needed to just start all the way over. I felt like I was kind of in a slump and like, I mean, things was going my way my freshman year. Everything was just going my way, so I needed to show myself that I can get better and that it's a lot of things that I need to work on, and it wasn't going to work there.
Has playing here for Coach Mulkey kind of helped get you out of that slump a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. I felt like the moment I got here, I just felt like refreshed, like a whole new person, like just way more confident, way more eager to get better, way more energetic. Like I didn't understand how much practice really dictates the way you play in the games, but here I kind of understand that now. I feel like I'm getting older, and I realize that now that I'm working hard and practice each and every day with with my teammates, and we all want to get better. We all have something to prove. It's a lot of newcomers, and it's a little bit of people who was here before, so we kind of just feed back off the people who was here last year and just kind of try to take steps forward each and every day.
You've played against Flau'jae and Michaela in South Carolina. What's it like being their teammate this year?
Sometimes it's kind of surreal because it's like I was just on the other side, but you know, it's great being their teammates. They're amazing players, but they're even better leaders, and they kind of help me when I'm having a tough time, and I appreciate that a lot because they don't have to do that, you know, especially Flau'jae. She leaves next year. She's going to the WNBA, so just having people like MK and Flau'jae in my corner, it means a lot to me.
You're projected to be a top pick in the WNBA draft this year. Is there anything internally that you want to do to, you know, increase your value or put you in maybe the number one pick position?
Hell yeah, I want to be the number one pick. But I got to work for that. But that's something I don't think is out of my reach. You know what I'm saying? That's not out of my reach because of the level of play that I've risen my game to. It's amazing. But honestly, I don't want to be the number one pick if it's not a good situation for me. You know what I'm saying? I want to go somewhere where they want to play me, where they want to develop me, where they see I can be useful to them. So if that ain't the number one pick, I want to go where they want me. Like I don't want to just go, I'm the number one pick, and I end up in a situation that I don't want to be in. Nah, I just want to let God lead me to the right situation. So whatever I do, you know, however it go, and that affect whatever, that's what I want to do.
You had the Met Gala, Teen Vogue, America's Got Talent. You talked about maybe your summer and some of the opportunities you had there.
Yeah, man, it was super fun. Met Gala Teen Vogue cover was like the funnest during the September issue because it was different for me. I never done like, I always said I could model, but then, you know, you get the cover of Teen Vogue, and that's pretty different. So just as a basketball player, just, you know, keeping my reach out there, you know what I'm saying, and not being limited to one thing, which I feel like translates to my basketball game, for real.
It's your last year at LSU. What are your goals this year?
To win a championship, to go out how I came in, really cement my legacy at LSU, be one of the best players ever playing at PMAC.
Michaela said she really worked on her leadership this offseason. Have you started to see that this year?
Yeah, facts. And we just continue to build it on that, you know. There's moments where I'm like, don't go back, you know what I'm saying? There's moments where she like, fly, we ain't doing that. So, you know, we just keep each other in check, but she definitely was working on her leadership, and that's all about accountability.
Has anything surprised you about this team this offseason?
Just how everybody work. Like, it ain't like, it's not like nobody ain't working. Like, it's always somebody in the gym. I think it was so cool that everybody was in voluntary sessions. Like, when it was voluntary, everybody pulled up. Like, it wasn't like the one person didn't come. No, everybody came, and I felt like that was big for our program and big for our culture, even when I do leave. Like, and then, like, just the camaraderie. Like, we all friends. Like, we all cool off the court. Like, we always go do stuff. We go to the movies. We go to whatever. Like, we just have a ball.
Coach Mulkey kind of talked about the brand yesterday at the media day. Is this kind of what you envision? Some players in college, they can just come and play ball, but you all almost transcend basketball. How does that feel?
I think it started with the coach. I don't think there's no other coach in college basketball that dress how Coach Moki dressed and attract the attention she dressed. So attack the attention she attracts. So her brand has kind of like just gave us the confidence to be like, yeah, act how y'all want to act. You know what I'm saying? Represent yourself in a good manner. But shoot, Coach Moki know we superstars, so she gotta lock in. You know what I'm saying? And just how she create her brand and get her bank, she like, hey, do y'all thing, get paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a good vibe. You know, I mean, it's just I know other schools be hating. You know what I'm saying? Because LSU, like, we just got that swag. Like, we can't help it that we got that swag. Like, we've been like that since the first day I stepped on campus. I felt it. So, you know, you can't copy it. Definitely can't print it. It can't be taught. You know what I'm saying? It's just that Bayou swag. I don't know.
Paul Coach Mulkey mentioned yesterday she wanted both you and Michaela to work on being leaders. Does it necessarily have to be y'all? Can it be someone who's a newcomer that just comes in and has that?
Yeah, man, I feel like Kate Koval, like she's a big voice on the court. Like she always talking and running her mouth, in a good way. She's always like calling for the screen. She's always like, it's okay, like good shot. Like, and I just felt like we need that. Like, she's like an old soul kind of. You talk about the newcomer. I feel like Z. Z don't talk a lot, but she lead by example. Every place she go hard. She remind me of Anisha Moore. Y'all better watch out for Z. That's my little cousin.
Well, Kate mentioned she cooks for y'all. Is she a good cook?
Kate be baking, but she don't cook for real. I cook, you feel me? I know y'all seen that macaroni I had made on my page that one day. Yeah, it was good too.
Macaroni.
She capping y'all down.
I'm not capping. My mom sent me the recipe and everything. But Kate cool, like Kate the grandma.
Is there protein in the mac or is it just mac and cheese?
But you know how that baked mac go? It's a whole lot of stuff in there.
All right.
I can't give out my recipe now.
So you're viral on TikTok with all of your Kim fits and then your music. You want to talk a little bit about that? And do you have any upcoming songs?
I got my project dropping soon. I just dropped a Waka Flocka, but I'm about to drop a project on my birthday, like a little 4-song EP. It's gonna be super duper hard. I got some hard features on there too. One of G favorite artists gonna be on there, so it's gonna be lit.
Well, Jay, I remember your freshman year during the NCAA tournament. I asked you, when did you know this was going to be a good team? And you said in the summer when y'all got together.
Yeah.
Are there any similar feelings this year?
Bruh, I told them earlier, like, I got that same feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had that same feeling. And it's the video, it's a real video of like, it was like May of 2022, before the whole run. I said, I was standing right there. I was like, y'all, I got this feeling like we could win a championship. Swear to God. And we came back and won a championship. I had that same feeling. I didn't give them that speech because I don't think they, you know what I'm saying, I ain't ready for that yet. But I do feel like we have the pieces, and if we put everything together, and it's gonna take time. Like, we might not see it during November. You know what I'm saying? Nobody thought we was gonna win the championship on my freshman year in November or December, but as we went along throughout the season, through SEC play, it was like we could be pretty good. So I'm hoping we carry that energy.
Excited. I was excited because I knew we had a chance.
I mean, you know, you're a playmaker, Flavia's playmaker, Malaysia. Did you worry about, I guess, kind of finding, you know, the right balance as far as everybody, you know, getting their share at the table, you know, knowing when to take over or not?
Not at all. I feel like there's 3 unselfish players on the perimeter. If Lay is hot, scoring back to back, shooting the lace off the ball, why wouldn't we keep feeding her? Like, I don't understand how we could get that selfish look when, if you're hot, we're gonna feed you the ball. That's just how you win basketball games, and we all know Coach Moki don't even get down like that. So, I knew Coach Moki would know how to fit those pieces together, and at the end of the day, I trust G and Coach Moki. So, I was excited to have another star firepower player come here.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
All right, so this is year 3 for you.
Excited. I'm extremely excited to play. I think it's gonna look a little different. I'm more polished this year, so I'm excited for y'all to see.
And playing, so y'all are the big 3. What's that like? Practice, ready for the court, got games coming up next week.
So I'm so excited to play on Thursday. I cannot believe it's here, but it still feels so far away. But just being the big 3, I know it's a lot of star power and a lot of firepower, but I feel like it's more than a big 3 with this LSU team. We have Zakiya Johnson, Grace Knox, Kate Koval. We have Bella Hines. We still have KG and Jada, and I feel like every single player on this team can make a big impact. So I think it's more than to LSU than the big 3.
And then with only 4 returning players this year, what's that like in practice and just getting back into the flow and being as together as one? I mean, they talk about how y'all still go out, y'all are like
Yeah. Right. Like Flage said, family. And it was like that since the summer. Surprisingly, we had almost everybody here in the summer. I came back when I wasn't playing USA basketball. Fo came back when she wasn't on tour. Late was here, so it really is just a family. And I feel like once we got on the court, other than like the new people learning the system, we really didn't miss a beat. And that's what's really exciting, that we get to go on the court and it feels like we picked up where we left off, and this is a whole new team.
I think it's kind of had a lot of expectations, but I feel like we're gonna surprise a lot of people with kind of like our elite level of playing and our passion and our energy, and I'm excited to play with them. Um, I think some of my main goals are just kind of being a standout in the SEC, regardless of class, regardless of anything. I want to be able to have double figures in rebounding majority of my games, and kind of get up there with Morrow if I can. Whatever teams, like first conference teams or any of that I'm put on, I'm always grateful. But honestly, a natty for the team, like not just for myself, but that's definitely I feel like our main goal. It's different. It's definitely different from what I'm used to and where I'm from, kind of coming from the west side or the west coast. But I really like it. I feel like it's a good type of difference. It's showing like kind of a southern hospitality that I've never really been around. But I really like it. I like the food here too. It's probably the number one, and then culture. But yeah. And then I've seen you all over TikTok and Twitter and Instagram with your teams. What's that been like, the family aspect of it? Man, honestly, for me, I've never kind of bonded with a team like this so quickly before, and I feel like, I don't know, we just have so much love for each other already off the court, and the only thing it can really do is benefit us on the court, and I feel like it's going to show this year, and people are going to be surprised, but I mean, we don't care about none of that. We ready to go get it, and I feel like being off the court like that and being able to bond really like kind of gives us different experiences that we look at, and I love it. I love them. I love hanging out with them outside of here.
Our practice is always intense, no matter the day, no matter the time. We're always intense, where there's 6 in the morning, 6 p.m. at night. But I feel like coaches push us, and the attention to details is great. So like something little, we don't do something right, that's not gonna go. We gotta redo it, So I feel like we've been really good with pushing each other, competing in practice every single day, not being scared to push each other and go against each other. So I feel like that's really the things that got us better.
This is year 2 for you at LSU. How's it feel?
And it feels good to be back. New team, same coaches. I just feel like, this year's a lot different. I feel like we're still trying to figure out our identity as a team, but we've been getting after it, and I'm really excited for this year. I think we can go really far. I mean, I feel like everybody's goal is to win a national championship. I think this is the best place to do it. I feel like we got pretty much everything we need. Posts, guards, scoring, defense. So I'm excited.
And then you're part of the returning four. What's that been like? New players, new team, new dynamic. How's that?
Man, I love this team. Like, I feel like we all get along. Not like little stupid off the court stuff that, we had to deal with last year. But, I feel like we all pushed each other. I feel like the group of freshmen that came in, they really want it, and they get after it every single day, and they're going to be special.